welcome to this neck of the woods. My name is Charlie Adamson, and I was born here in Argentina, in the north of Argentina, near Paraguay. That's why I learned a little bit of the Guarani language, which is most interesting, and it has a lot to do with Mother Nature. The names of birds and trees and plants and flowers, and they all have a Guarani name as well. That means a lot. Uh, I came from Formosa very young. I was about between 4 and 5 years old, and we came here to Colón Entre Rios, where I was brought up as a child, and I did my primary school here. And my father, he was Scottish, and he always spoke English to me, so I learned it together with the Spanish, which is really great. To be born with the language is most interesting. Anyway, I was brought up here. My father, being Scottish, he was much in love with Mother Nature, and he had an old boat, wooden boat, that was not very nice, but it was quite big, and the whole family would go on board, and go for 3 or 4 days camping and having a great time. And he always tried to transmit to me the wisdom of Mother Nature. And I was young, and I wanted to swim and to fish and to row and whatever. But one of those seeds must have fallen in fertile land for me. And then at the age of 13, I went to do my secondary school at St. George's in Quilmes. A proper British boarding school, where all the sons of empire builders used to send their kids. And anyway, having done my secondary school, I worked, and I learned photography in Buenos Aires. And then after my military service, I went to England. Thanks to my father, he had a British passport, so we all enjoyed our British passport, and I worked as a photographer in England, and also in Iberia Airlines of Spain, would you believe, the airport of Heathrow. It was a very, very good, very nice experience, really. But they were not good times. 1971, 72, 3, 4. There was a petrol crisis and all that. And anyway, for some reason I came back to Argentina and worked as a photographer and had various jobs. And finally, in 93, I came here to Colón with a friend, which we bought an ultralight amphibious aircraft, would you believe? It was touching the sky with your hands. It was really magic. And then flying with my landing strip below me all the time, which is fantastic for a pilot, Anyway, I did over 2,000 flights with tourists. Pity I could only take one, but anyway, it was great. And but then we had to give it up because it was so expensive to keep. And by that time we had a boat and then a jeep, and we started doing ecotourism, which was really, really great.